Have you ever wondered how to play Free Fire on your PC without an emulator? Well, you're not alone. Free Fire, with its thrilling battles and breathtaking graphics, has captured the hearts of gamers worldwide. However, playing this game on a mobile device can be quite limiting. Most people resort to using emulators, but they come with their own setbacks. But fret not, for there is a way around it. Today, we will guide you through an alternative method that doesn't require an emulator. Before we start, let's make sure you have everything you'll need. First and foremost, a stable internet connection is essential. It ensures seamless download and installation of the game. Now, let's talk about your computer. You'll need a PC with at least 4 GB of RAM and an i3 processor or better. This guarantees a smooth gaming experience, free from lag and other performance issues. Next, you'll need a Google account. If you don't already have one, creating it is straightforward and free. This account will allow you to access the Google Play Store, where you'll find the game. Also, make sure your PC has enough storage space. Free Fire isn't a large game, but having at least 2 GB of free space is a good idea to avoid any potential issues. Once you have all these, you're ready to get started. First things first, you need to download the GameLoop application. So let's dive right into it. Begin by opening your preferred web browser. Type in the address bar GameLoop official website. As you hit enter, you'll find the official GameLoop site right at the top of the search results. It's essential to use the official site to avoid any pesky malware that can harm your system. Click on the link to enter the site. You'll notice a clean, user-friendly interface. Look for the download button. It's usually well highlighted, so you can't miss it. Click on it, and the download process will commence. You might be prompted to choose a download location. If so, select a folder where you can easily locate the downloaded file. If you're not asked, it will probably go straight to your downloads folder. While the application is downloading, you might want to take a moment to clear out some space on your PC if needed. The GameLoop application can take up a bit of room, but it's well worth it. As soon as the download is complete, locate the downloaded file on your computer. It should be an executable file, X, ready to start the installation process. But we'll get to that in a bit. Now that you have GameLoop, you're one step closer to playing Free Fire on your PC. Let's move on to the next step, shall we? With GameLoop installed, it's time to get Free Fire on your PC. The process is quite straightforward, and I'll guide you through every step of the way. First, open up your GameLoop application. It's the same one we downloaded and installed in the previous scene. The app should open up to its home screen. Here, you'll find a variety of games and apps that are available for download. Now, let's get Free Fire. In the top right corner of the GameLoop home screen, you'll find a search bar. Click on it and type in Free Fire. The search engine will promptly display a list of related results. From here, look for the official Free Fire game. It should be at the very top of the search results, and it will have a recognizable logo. Once you've found Free Fire, click on it to open its specific page. This page contains all the details about the game, including its size, developer, and ratings. To start the installation process, simply click on the Install button. It's usually located at the bottom of the screen. Upon clicking the Install button, GameLoop will prompt a new window asking you to log into your Google account. This is a necessary step because it allows you to download games from the GameLoop store. If you don't have a Google account, you can easily create one. After logging into your Google account, the installation process will begin. Depending on your internet connection, this process may take a few minutes. You can track the progress of the installation on the download bar that appears on the screen. Once the installation process is complete, Free Fire will appear in your GameLoop library. You can access this library by clicking on My Games on the left-hand side of the GameLoop home screen. And there you have it. You've successfully navigated the GameLoop store, logged into your Google account, and installed Free Fire. Congratulations, you've successfully installed Free Fire on your PC. Now that you have Free Fire on your PC, here are some tips to enhance your gaming experience. First off, let's talk about optimizing the settings of Free Fire on GameLoop. It's crucial to ensure that your gaming experience is as smooth as possible. To do this, you'll want to adjust the game settings, particularly the graphics and control settings. Depending on your PC specifications, you might want to lower the graphics settings for a smoother experience. However, if your PC can handle it, feel free to crank up those settings to enjoy the game in all its visual glory. Next, let's delve into the control settings. Free Fire, like many shooting games, requires precise control for aiming and shooting. Therefore, it's worth spending some time to fine-tune your keyboard and mouse settings. You might want to consider adjusting the mouse sensitivity for better aim. Remember, a lower sensitivity can help with precision, while a higher sensitivity can aid in quicker movements. It's all about finding the right balance that works for you. Keyboard settings are equally important. Make sure to set your movement keys in a comfortable position. Many players prefer the classic DUASD setup, but feel free to experiment with what works best for you. Also, don't forget to assign keys for important actions like shooting, reloading, and switching weapons. The key here, no pun intended, is to make sure everything is within easy reach. One more tip: practice makes perfect. Spend some time in the game's practice mode to get familiar with the controls and settings. This will help you perform better in actual matches. Remember, the goal is not just to play the game, but to master it. With these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a Free Fire champion on PC. Enjoy your game.